Hey everyone, welcome back to another Injustice 2 mobile video. It's been long overdue for another video. Today's video, we're doing a roster overview. So as you guys can see at the the bottom right, I am at 50 million. I'm 51 million, but let's pretend like it's 50 million because I should have recorded this video like a couple of days ago. But basically, I still think all of my characters, like from right here, Harley Quinn, Black Manta, and Beast Boy and Superman have been untouched. But of course, right here, my number 6 character at the top of my entire roster is Hawkman. I really am so grateful I got to get him to 7 ascended stars because he's really fun. So like I've already built him up pretty much perfectly, except for that one talent. But honestly, who cares? It's just a talent. An epic talent isn't going to be that different. But incredible character. I might just do like a couple of battles with these new characters I've built up. Who else? Definitely him. So he's added a lot of threat. Obviously, a million. He was not at a million before. But oh yeah, Peacemaker. I finally got to ascend him because of the soul raid we just had. Which one was that? The Scorpion one. The Realms Clash or Clash Realms, something like that. I've been getting so much orbs, I could turn them into universe orbs, and then from there I would just ascend. And basically he's at level 2. I have a couple of more shards on my second account, so I can get him to at least 3 ascended stars. But very good, because he takes even less damage, and he has a small chance, a 50% chance of becoming unhittable, which is, I would take that over 0% chance. And as you guys could see, right under Peacemaker, we have Scorpion. I just finished building him up like 5 days or 3 days ago. I gotta be honest, he's really underwhelming, like super underwhelming. But I don't know. He's just really underwhelming because there's so much that I don't see why anybody would want to build him up. He's a really cool profile picture, but other than that, I don't think he's any good at all. Like I literally do not think anyone should have to build him up. He's like one of the last characters. I think I'd rank him down as low as with Shazam, and yeah, like one of the worst legendaries. And it's not like I'm hating, but like it kind of is. It's just that I don't understand why people would want to build him, because I don't know, I've played with him so much times already. I gave him this artifact that's pretty much his own, because I feel like that's something he would use because it's from his Solar Raid event. Again, I built him up perfectly. The only thing we're really waiting on is to ascend him to 4 stars, because he can go to 4 stars at this point. He honestly, Special 1 disables block, which is alright. Special 2 is a stun, but it doesn't even tell you how much percentage you have, and it's not 100% guaranteed, because I already had multiple instances where it just doesn't work. Special 3 is a damage over time. There is I don't know if there's a glitch, but I get a hotspot. So basically you build up your combo meter and you get 1 hotspot, and then your hotspots are going to explode once you, what does it say? It says these can be exploded with successful jump, dash, or low attacks, and I've done so many of those, and I don't understand why they don't. Maybe I'm missing something. Sometimes they do, like rarely, like 10% of the time they'll actually explode and deal tons of damage. And I do rushing, like dashing attacks, even low attacks, maybe to like end a combo. Nothing really happens. I don't know if that's a glitch, and again, that's probably why he's so underwhelming. And then Special 3, only he does 350% extra damage, which I think I should have gone to the whole team. And the Mortal Kombat team as a whole is pretty underwhelming too, because they are really weak, because they have nothing. The only slight chance that they have like good protection against other teams is that Sub-Zero gives that frost armor, but even then you can just use a special attack and KO most of the characters. They're really bad. They don't have any protection against high damage, or they don't have any healing, so it's pretty easy to lose with them. So I think I've already shown that I built a Black Adam, or maybe I haven't. I think I recorded the video, never uploaded because the audio was not that great. I forgot to turn down the game audio. But yeah, pretty much he's ready to go. He's a very fun character. Golden Armor Wonder Woman. Oh my god, I finally built her up. I think I did make a video on her. I built her up all the way. Now it's just time to get her to Ascended star ratings. I could definitely get Ascended star rating number 2 for Mr. Freeze over there, but I don't think I've shown that I've done Multiverse Armor Supergirl. Her star ratings are pretty close to getting at a good percentage level. So Killer Frost, that video I made when I was collecting her shards, that was a pretty fun moment. Zatanna, I was able to finally build her up. Not for solo raids, but just for her team. I think she's got a fun team, but there is we'll go right next to him. Elder Swamp Thing. I really like him, but I think the Justice League Dark Team really fails against agility characters or characters that have damage over time. So that's pretty disappointing, but I think this team can be so much better if we get Elder Swamp Thing to at least Ascended Star 1, because oh my god, we're almost there. Because he has the chance of dealing damage to the entire team without even having Constantine to help him out, which is really fun. He can also do a lot of more damage with his lethal attack damage, and it's just, why not? It's better to have that than not have it. But the bad thing is Zatanna and Constantine are such trash class Ascended passives. Their passives are so unbelievably underwhelming. I don't really recommend trying to get them to Ascended 7 stars just for their Ascended passive. It's not worth it. It's probably just because you want to get them stronger, but for their Ascended passive, don't even upgrade it. You don't have to waste your resources on that. I did try building up the metal team. So of course we have Batwoman, who's already built up. So I think I'm gonna start moving on to Robin King, but I did build up Batman Who Laughs. He's an interesting character, and the metal team, I'm gonna make a video on it someday soon, I hope. I don't think it's that good. I don't know if I'm playing it wrong, but I know I was playing it wrong for a bit, but even then, when I started getting the flow of how to get a lot of crisis energy, it still feels a little underwhelming because they don't have that much ways to heal. You could heal with Batwoman, but you don't really want to use Batwoman's crisis energy. You just want to keep energy for Batman Who Laughs because he can interrupt specials. And when the Batwoman who drowned uses crisis energy, she does heal you up, but you have to be in the hazard. It does move with you, but again, you don't want to be in the same spot because you want to back up when the opponent is near you and trying to attack you. So it's not that good. She could revive twice, but Batwoman the drowned, I feel like isn't the character to be staying in the battle. I don't understand. I don't think most people would do that unless you have like Ascended 7 stars where you can just have her unhittable. But even then, how are you gonna get so much energy to keep on doing what you need to do to get unhittable? I do think Batman Who Laughs has the most potential for a legendary character to be a standout. Like, he can just do his stuff on his own. He doesn't need the metal team. The metal team might need each other to work, but Batman Who Laughs is pretty much, I think, he's like I was thinking, why haven't we had a character who just interrupts and that's all? And this is basically him, but it does get a little bit more difficult when you have a lot of weak characters like Robin King. I don't think he does so much. He doesn't add that much to the team because you need to do a special with him and then you can get a lot of crisis energy really quick. But if you're fighting like high level people like I am, you just get immediately swept because Robin King is super weak. He's only really meant for solo raids, and That's probably why I don't have it built up yet. But I just need to build up Sub-Zero with 2 more, and I haven't done the Solar Raid yet. So this is what's gonna happen when I end this video. I'm gonna go play Solar Raids and upgrade him and get an epic attack slot there, and then he'll be done. I honestly don't know why they haven't fixed the freeze glitch. I think Sub-Zero would do so much better if he could have, if every character who can freeze has the way, because before, if you froze somebody, you could just keep on building up the combo, freeze them and then hitting them and then freezing them. But now there's a glitch where if you hit them when they're frozen, they'll block you, and then you get punished because they already blocked your attack. So now you can't follow up with anything else, and they get to hit you back. So I don't understand why they haven't fixed it. I don't think they ever will. I did finish up a lot of silver character builds, so maybe these are the characters I'm gonna send when we get to next week's rewards. I'm not sure though. Oh wait, actually we do have the, what's it called, the split rewards. I think that's what they're called. I'm gonna go check on those and probably upgrade Sub-Zero on this video right now. Who else did I build up? A lot of silver characters. So Dr. Fate, he's also built up. I do need to focus on his talents. I totally forgot to do that. Did I even do that for Green Lantern? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Well, he already had all those epic slots. And then, oh my god, not a single talent for Superman. I'm telling you, I just built them up, and then no wonder he was like, I can't believe I totally forgot that. Okay, but after all of that, some of the characters I'm going to try to fix up are going to be a lot of the legendary characters, because I feel like legendary characters, even though like, what's a good example? Even characters like Scorpion, who are really underwhelming, I feel like they just are so satisfying to see work out. Like, you could definitely try and make them work with a lot of other characters, but it's a lot of work. But like characters like Deathstroke that are really that are single characters that just can stand on their own are really fun to play at. So I want to focus on Deathstroke, Martian Manhunter probably, and then from there I'm gonna try to probably increase my silver characters, because we definitely need that for invasions. So I don't remember. Maybe they don't. I forgot the time zones, or the time for us in America has changed. So maybe it's until 10. I don't believe. I don't know. But yeah, I do think overall I like this roster, and I'm really, really happy that I've been able to just do so much more, because I think I'm gonna go check on my first video, not my first video, but like my first video returning to this game, and I think it's almost gonna be a year in April 12th or April 20th. So it'll be really fun to see how far we've come, and because I've started at like 18 million when I started back at this game, but I don't remember exactly at what point. So I forgot I already played as some of these teams. So let's just try out the Batman, the metal team, and we'll see how it goes from there. Just a few, maybe 2 fights. All right, this is a difficult team, but I'm telling you, when you're at a higher level, these teams need to be able to take on teams like Multiverse. I can understand if you can't take on certain teams, but I feel like most of the time they can't take on any teams. Ooh, he completely missed that. So special 1 makes them want to do an ability, and then that's when you get to use your taunt. Wait, well, it's an ability that taunts the opponent. Then from there you can use your specials to break or interrupt them, and then that'll depower them. Yeah, like, I don't know, there's a lot of missing from this team. I feel like, okay, I think that'll be the only fight with this team. Let me show you why this this team is my favorite and still probably the best team. I don't think I've ever lost. I mean, I've lost with it for sure because I don't really pay attention when I play with this team, but and the fact that they're so weak. Literally, Harley Quinn is the only one that I feel like is really strong because Enchantress is at 4 stars and she's not really that strong. She needs to be like increased a lot. Her passives are way better at a higher star rating, and then he's like incredibly weak. And yeah, I'm still able to take on really tough opponents. So I think a good arena team, or a good team in general, you need a strong, hard-hitting character, which is Harley Quinn. For this team, you need a character who can heal you up, which is Enchantress for Harley Quinn, and Enchantress for herself. She's able to heal up herself, and her special 3 heals her up. She also has invincibility or immortal when she's under a dome, which, by the way, I'm gonna make another video on another team that I have for these two characters, Harley Quinn and Enchantress, because there's a third member of the squad that you can put in, and then they do really well. All right, here we have an incredible team, almost 5 million. They are clearly way stronger than most of, well, except everyone except for Harley Quinn. But you already have, like I said, a hard-hitting character, Harley Quinn. You have a healer, Enchantress, and then you have a way to prevent so much damage from happening at once. That is Brainiac. Brainiac also gives everyone here a lot of attack and health. I did not say this, but Enchantress also gives a lot of health to Harley Quinn. So she's already got so much amount of health just from her character, from her characters here, and it is great because we're able to take a lot of damage really fast. And look, she's already regenerating. That is the greatest thing about this team. You can get hit and you start regenerating immediately, and when she's at a higher star rating, you regenerate 30% of your max health, which is insane because this regeneration always resets if you keep getting hit by critical hits, and Harley Quinn is immune to critical hits, so she's able to like keep regenerating. And it's and the fact that she's an agility character which bypasses shields is really insane. If she were my character, definitely would be also broken, but on another level. But for this team, I feel like it's so easy just to take down any team because you have a way of regenerating, a way of dealing a lot of damage, a way of preventing a lot of damage, and then you can even do like little stuff like power steal. I mean, you can do armor piercing with Enchantress. You have immortality with her too. Harley Quinn is able to do tons of damage, and she's also able to steal passives from the opponent like that. So she's got more defense now, and now she's got critical attack damage. I think it's just so much fun to play as this team. Special 3, I have not mentioned it, but look, she's gonna use special 2. Oh, I guess she's not. She's gonna use, if she were to use special 2, special 3 would instantly get rid of that projectile that is so annoying that she has. And Enchantress not only destroys any hazards on the floor like this, if she were to use special 3 right now. Oh, and they can't do that much damage anymore because they already lost Poison Ivy. So she's able to destroy hazards on the floor. Let me show you. So it destroyed the critical attack damage thing, and you get immortality by staying under the dome, and then you've also healed up because special 3 heals Enchantress up. So it's like there's so much little quirks about this team that I love. Again, Harley Quinn is able to do a lot of damage. She's also able to steal defense, fast attack, lethal attack, critical attack damage, and then blocking, and she's able to be immune to critical hits, which is why she's able to regenerate. She just stole some defense from them. And then special 1 is really good because for characters that blind you or characters that are really hard to hit, you can always just use special 1 and they'll get hit no matter what. Although that time, I'm telling you, this game is so inconsistent. And then abilities disabled, you get power drain and you get stun. Although stun rarely works because I feel like everyone has resistance. But yeah, you can even block disable with Enchantress. Again, this is a really fun team with especially a third character. I really want to make a video on that. I'll probably do it soon. But special one. And because Harley Quinn has her artifact, the LexCorp Warsuit, she gets so much more extra health. And she's able to like basically dispel debuffs out of her character if she's able to get a good normal attacking hit going on. Fast attack. Wow, I'm telling you guys, this team is so great. And a lot of the teams I've been building up, like the Mortal Kombat team, the Metal team, what else, the Justice League Dark team, I feel like the Justice League Dark team has a lot of good stuff. Like the shields, really fun to use, and healing, really fun to use, but at the same time it is hard to not get immediately KO'd, and it's hard to have teams like that to rely on. I don't think a lot of teams are as good as this one, and of course it does depend on how strong they are and how ascended these characters are. But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of the teams I've been building up have been really underwhelming. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Ghostface wins. Flawless victory.